This is a 10 minutes broadcast today. 10 minutes. That's it. I love my awesome wife. All right, everybody. Good morning again. Good morning. Good morning. This is your humble servant, Pastor Gilman Rose, coming to you once again on this beautiful. It is Wednesday morning. I get myself ready for the day. Just finish up off and the run and for all the violence, the victims of gun violence. And I wanted to say that this morning we're grateful to see some of you alive and well. And this is going to be a quick 10-minute broadcast today as we running and moving. And I'm late. Today was a tough day. Trying to get out my bed this morning was difficult. Then I remembered all of the family who have been crying themselves to sleep. I can't sleep, having a difficult time to sleep, not being able to have a comfortable rest. And so I got up this morning. I wasn't feeling, you know, so strong this morning. Wasn't feeling powerful. And I said, okay, I'm gonna get up. My wife said, you got to get up. I got up this morning thinking about all of the, good morning, sister. Thinking about all of the families who are suffering through gun violence issues and victims. And I was like, yes, I'm gonna run today. Oh my goodness, today was a difficult day. But I got up and I'm running. And if I could have given anything in the world to prevent parents from getting up in the morning or getting that one phone call that says, my son or my daughter was shot. If I could have, if I could have just like do anything, I would have. Um, but since I can't, the most that I can do is that I can give all of you my love and my support. Good morning, Sister Hamilton. Our prayers are with you. We are fighting with you. Just keep focused on um, on what you're doing. Just keep focused. Don't give up. So um, so yeah, so much to say, so much to do. Last night too as well. In the same park that I'm running, of course, 5 people were shot. One person died in Crown Heights last night. The gun violence that we face, um, the gun violence that we face every single day is just, it's so difficult. It's very, very sad. Um, and like everyone is asking, what is the reason? What is the reason? What is the reason? And I think for so long we have been ignoring. This is 10 years we have been saying the very same thing. We have always thought that the city was violent. This is not something like new. Like this is a new epiphany. Every For the past 10 years we have been saying over and over again, you must bring resources into our communities. We have been fighting for the resources, and the same model that was used to help. Sorry, the train station. You go straight down, you take a left. Straight down and take a left. That's 2 blocks down. 2 blocks down, and then you take a left. The train station is right there. Okay? You're welcome. That's the regular train station, not the Long Island Railroad, right? Yeah, straight down and take a left, all the way down. Sorry about that. So we've been saying this for years. It's like you have to bring resources back into our communities. And New York City was considered to be the dropout capital of the world. People dropping out of school. When I was in high school as well, um, do you know do you know how many of my friends who didn't make it out of who used to drop out of BCB? They used to drop out of junior high school. I know some kids used to drop out of Joseph Gomez Elementary School. Some people definitely never made it to George Kennel High School, CHS. And then in New York City, we have a lot of kids too as well. They're not making it, out of school. And these children are just out wandering. And so your child, you can train your child up and do as much as you can do. Give them everything that they need. Do everything right by the book. Just like Aaron Ashby. You can train you could have the mother of the young 1 year old boy who was killed in Brooklyn 2 days ago. You're just minding your own business, doing your own thing. And people who are callous uh, killers who are not in the system, they're lost. These are the individuals that we have to put our most of our resources into. Um, so every day we have to highlight the plight of the pain and the suffering of families because after the person have been killed, sad to say, they leave behind a grieving and a mourning family, and people are fed up and sick and tired of just being able to go through this pain. And the pain of one family is the pain of the whole world. The pain of one family is like the pain of one world. It's the same idea about Jesus having to die on the cross for the sin of mankind. He took that whole burden on himself. That's why he said, Father, if it is possible, let this cup pass from me. Because the pain was too much. He was carrying the burden of all of this that you see today in on him at one time. And he said, listen, I I want to give up. He said, if it was possible, Father, let this cup pass from me. I don't want to be doing this. I don't want to be getting up every day. Well, I want to be getting up every day, sorry. But I don't want to be um, having enough material to talk about gun violence every single day that I get up. Every single day that you see in the news. And this is not this year. This is not something new. If you check the record clearly. We have been at this for 10 years now, solid, like solid, solid, solid. And it's getting worse. But at the same time, it is showing us that budgets are moral documents, Dr. King said. And the moral document means that when you put money into communities, those communities must have the right budget and line item and resources into the communities, or we're going to continue to see this uptick in crime and violence. These things start early. We got to catch these individuals earlier, these young men earlier. Um, Now I'm thinking I would like to start a all boys school on St. Thomas first, and then move over to St. Croix, an all boys school, and maybe name the all boys school, Aaron Ashby Academy of Learning and Leadership. I don't know. I'm just saying that. I don't know. The family didn't give me permission to sit up, but I'm just saying that. You, you know, taking young men and put them into an all boys school, on St. Thomas, giving young people a push. Uh, that is something that we should think about too as well. We just have to think about so many different things to help young people because, again, you can train, and we're not raising children in isolation anymore. We raise our children, and they're around other children too as well. So we we want to make sure that we have to look at all that is happening and push the narrative that we have to do more when it comes to young black boys, because all of the shootings that we have, sad to say, that it's only black and brown people. People in the white community, they're not dying at this rate. I'm talking about in urban cities. If you look at Brooklyn, the shooting is not coming from Park Slope. The shooting is in Crown Heights, President Street, right here, right behind me. The park that I'm running on, two parks. One is in Crown Heights. Last week, um, I told you that while I was running in the park, two parks. One person got shot and killed, Lincoln Terrace Park, and another young man was grazed by a bullet. And I spoke to his family; he's doing well. And that was this park. So it's like everywhere you go in our communities, there's a high level of violence that we're seeing. So we have to work. I said today again this morning. Thank you all for coming in. Like this video, share this video. We're starting a movement. I need clergy to come and join me to run. We're running for justice. We're running for victims of gun violence. You know, when you come on, you put your purpose and whatever you need, your hashtag, you put it on my timeline, and we're gonna support you as much as we can. I need my shirts. If you're making T-shirts, send it to me. I'm gonna wear it, and I'm gonna proudly promote it. Today I have on I love my awesome wife. My wife had me up and running, pushing me forward, supporting me in the background. You don't see her in the video, but she's the one who is pushing me, making sure that I get up, saying, let's go, let's go, let's go. So I love my awesome wife. There we go. I love my awesome wife. So thank you, baby, for pushing me, understanding the mission and the vision. So, so we're really grateful, and I'm thanking God for all of you today. Again, today is the it's a short day. I'm running to a rally right now. I'm going to go back live at the rally to continue to end gun violence, and we'll share it with you. But thank you again. We really appreciate all of you and the work that you're doing. Families, don't ever give up. Don't ever let your children die in vain. We have a plan. We tomorrow we're doing mass meals every Thursday. Friday evenings, the team is out on Occupy the Corner, walking the streets. Saturday night as well. We're asking clergy again, faith leaders all across New York City, wherever you are, whatever island that you're into, to really do some solid work in getting this work done and this job done. So, um, in 3 minutes, we're going to end, but I want to encourage all of you parents, all of you family members. If you don't fight for your children, nobody will fight for your children. If you don't make this happen, no one will make this happen. I'm telling you, you have to. You are the ones have to keep pressing. You got to keep pushing forward. You got to keep doing the work. So my charge is to really and truly, if I'm on this like the next week or so, and I don't get any traction from clergy to come out and run, um, we are going to shift our focus and do everyone in the community. But right now I'm focusing on clergy to really stand up, and faith leaders to stand up and say that the violence that we have in our communities, it is unbearable. But at the same time, we have a whole we just did last week, no, 2 weeks ago, we just trained 200 clergy. We just had a meeting with 200 clergy from around the country: Indiana, Virgin Islands, Chicago, Boston, Oakland, Eastern Louis, LA, talking about how we want to be on the streets. We did a press release from Memorial Day weekend before the uptick in shooting came, and we said, listen, we want to hire 900 young people for 90 days. We said that, and everyone is saying and looking for people to interview. And no, we said that. That is documented. We said that if we don't get 900 young people hired for 90 days, we think that that will help in the reduction of the shootings. All of these things that we have said, our clergy team is always on the street. We're always doing what we have to do. We kept our pantries open, 11 pantries open in Brooklyn in our clergy council. And we had 11 pantries open. We're feeding individuals, making sure that they have something to eat, that young people don't feel like they're desperate to be out there. We did that for 15 straight weeks, 17 straight weeks. And even this week, we started our farmers market again in our church every Saturday at 6 o'clock. Fresh fruits and vegetables, food desert in Brooklyn, New York. We are picking up that need in our church right now every Saturday, beginning last week. So we did 15 weeks of food pantry COVID-19 work. We shift from COVID, now we're going to fresh food and products so people can have a fresh meal to make sure that they feed the children, feed the family, so that when they talk to the children could understand and the family can understand people do care about us, so that they don't think that people have there's no one who is caring, supporting, and loving them, that they're part of a larger community, so that they don't only find the love and affection from street crews and gangs and posses, but they understand that they have people who love them too as well. These are all important factors. These are all important factors of how you continue to reduce the violence. It's not one thing. It's many different things in many different areas. Doing um, doing so many different things. So I want to encourage you, all of you, to really continue to work on behalf of your families, push the narrative forward. We're going to be working. My wife is going to continue to be pushing me every day to get up Monday through Friday as much as we can, as long as the schedule permits, to talk, to be able to run, to keep the families in our prayer. The McLeod family, we keep in your prayers. All of you, the Ashby family, Hamilton family, all of you, the Smith family. We're keeping all of you in prayers. I'm gonna have my moms on this week. I'm gonna have like at least I want to have like at least one, two, three, at least three, one morning, and we're gonna just be talking about what we call the hidden pain of gun violence, so that again, the young men in the gangs who is doing the shootings, who is resolving every issue by a firearm, a handgun, you are entrapped in a system of white supremacy that says that you should understand that you should not value your own life. And when you see it in the reflection of another black person, you're saying, well, you don't value their life because people don't value you. You are valued, right? You are kings. You come from a royal lineage. And so therefore you have to think about um, further uh, what the harm that you're causing by killing your fellow brothers and sisters. This is too much, and I think that definitely you need to do more. We all need to do more. We will continue to do more. So, like this video, share this video. We're coming back again tomorrow with a longer series. I'm gonna try to get some moms on tomorrow to have that conversation for sure. Good morning. Have that conversation on tomorrow, God's willing, and we'll continue to keep it going. So I see that you put yes, everybody. Yes, justice for Aaron, definitely justice for him. We're going to keep on pushing forward. His truth will continue to march on. So God bless everybody. And I'm going to see you tomorrow, God's willing. Today, we're just touching base, just saying hi, hello, let you know that, listen, today was tough, but I got up and I still ran, and we're going to continue running. All right. Thank you, Pastor Dave Allen, for coming out with me. I got one clergy running with me so far every morning. So that's cool. And I got my daughter out with me today, and plus my son out. So this is the first time that the whole family was out this morning. So I got the family running with me, riding bikes, and we're doing this for all the victims of gun violence and all you families out there, from our family to your family. We just want to let you know that we care, we love you, even though you don't know us. Some people you never met us before in person, but that's all right. We understand, and we're going to continue to do what we need to do. Yeah, Pastor Dave Allen, thank you so much, man. We really appreciate you. Let's get some other clergy running with us tomorrow. Let's see what we can get. All right. So we got Thursday and we got Friday. So we wanna pack uh, the 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 park tomorrow with clergy running. If you can't run, you can walk. If you can't walk, you can crawl. If you can't crawl, we're gonna drag you. But whatever you do, you gotta keep on moving. All right, so we keep on moving. So God bless everybody. We thank you again. Peace out, y'all. Have a blessed day, and I'll see you again later on today. I'm gonna try to definitely go live at the rally. Take good care.